The likes of Evan Belford was down in 9th. It's a bit too excited.
So 9 races down, 9 to go. It's the second half of the season for the Honda British Talent Cup, and look at Johnny Garness diagonaling the straight, and the lightweight Johnny Garness, the 13-year-old, is already in the lead. And look.
And we've been used to seeing the Cresswell machines up there and the Ryan Saxelwood machines up there, and of course James Cook, but great to see some others in contention now.
James Cook.
The guys' amount of talent we've got at the front. It started off with 1 or 2 or 3, and now
up to minimum length for Grand Prix racing, but let's be honest, this national circuit has a better flow to it, doesn't it? As Carter Brown runs out wide, and he's currently down in about 9th place, so let's see if he can cut through. Number 7, he's side by side with lightweight advantage. You've got to use everything you've got. Drives past everybody. Belford responds on the brakes.
He is light, but
massive amount of ground there. He just let about 4 bikes go past. Had a couple of 7th place finishes as his previous best, so it's already been his best weekend of the season. That was Kiyano, Veijer, number 53, losing a massive amount of ground there. He just let about 4 bikes go past on the back.
Bailey Stewart Campbell, who was at the front early on, and then he kind of disappeared out of the frame. You thought, oh, he's just having a rest. He's gone back, but he's back to the fore now. But look at this man on the left-hand side, number 67, Casey Gorman. He's just been staying out of trouble, picking his moments. Race winner.
11th in the championship coming into the weekend. Had a couple of 7th place finishes as his previous best, so it's already been his best weekend of the season. That was Kiyano, Veijer, number 53, losing a massive amount of ground there. He just let about 4 bikes, whichever manufacturer you want here, as Cook looks up the inside again, just from FS3, back underneath, but it's exactly what we saw in race 1 here on Saturday. Johnny Garness is pulling away. He's half a second up the road at the front.
Absolutely flat out. In 6th gear, I'd imagine, up through Schwantz here, into McLean's back, alongside him.
And Corey Tinker right in the mix as well now, number 37. You can just see him behind Ollie Walker at the top of the screen. These guys are going to have to start working together if they're even thinking about that. You can see up the road there, Johnny Garness is breaking away. It's gone up in the last sector by another 10th. Didn't get away in race 1 on Saturday. They didn't let him get away for race 2 on Saturday. That's Kiyano, Veijer diving up the inside, hung out to dry was Carter Brown, but Kiyano, Veijer, from a penalty, hopefully not, from a podium now. There he is, number 53. Carter Brown knocks up the inside, sits him up. Bit of payback there, Jamie Lyons. Number 53, Carter Brown knocks up the inside, sits him up. Bit of payback there, Jamie Lyons. And he's almost been hung out to dry now. How on earth do you anticipate what's going to happen when you get it back like this?
Yeah, you don't. Seconds covering the top 11.
Now Casey O'Gorman on the left
nice.
Takes the lead from Garness. That was is Casey O'Gorman apparently. Oh, there goes.
And then
James
you've got
Cook.
James Cook.
From stage left. The guy is Casey O'Gorman apparently. Oh, there goes.
And then
James
you've got
Cook.
James Cook.
Captain Cook coming in from stage left. Takes the lead. He just appears from nowhere, doesn't he?
I'll talk you through the perfect pass, and that was still a pass and perfectly legal and clean, but just executed in a different way. Look at
and
this.
here he goes
Love
again.
it, absolutely love it.
Oh, and Kiyano Veijer again. They almost made with Johnny Garness and beat him to the title a couple of years ago. Mini moto. The toe ducks out. Does he? No, he almost did. James Cook's doing what he did earlier in the weekend and trying to go right round the outside. And McLean's takes a lot of bravery to do that. It nearly worked. They're still side by side up towards Coppice side by side. It's Garness with the advantage. Oh, Stuart Campbell has a look in the British talent team at the Moto3 World Championship, and look how far Bailey Stewart Campbell comes from. Oh, and he's actually James Cook's been outfoxed in his own game there, Neil, overtaken at the chicane.
Yeah, he just kind of got a little bit boxed in there, and he had discretion. Probably more difficult than ever because there's so many of them to try and get to the top.
Cycle racing.
Easier onto the ladder. Probably more difficult than ever because there's so many of them to try and get to the top of the ladder. It's like the way British cycling went.
His nephew got more. That's a big gap, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ollie Walker's done well. Walker, and James Cook, he's not going to hold on to that through the gravel. He's going to have to throw it off because he's not going to rejoin. He's almost in the... Not going to hold on to that through the gravel. He's going to have to throw it off because he's not going to rejoin. He's almost in the wall, and out of the race goes James Cook from 2 third places on Saturday. He was hoping for a win today, and the FS3 Kawasaki is out.
Podium
today, and the FS3 Kawasaki is out.
podium potential there. Such a shame. It looked like maybe just stealing in his pocket. It worked out perfectly well, but just kept his nose clean. Did a great job.
Garness behind. Now this is Harrison Crosby, one of the stars of Thruxton last time out, fighting away with Reece Stevenson, who was in the gravel yesterday, and this